Romeo and Juliet, one of the most well-known plays performed, which has been shown in many different ways: movies, modern interpretations, manga, and the original text. All these are great, but I will focus on the movies and the original text. Both of these have their pros and cons. The movie does a great job of showcasing the dramatic and cinematic aspects of the play, while the movie is better in talking about the characters, setting, and costuming. Literary aspects also has a very important part in this play. Three important aspects that I believe should be discussed are characterization and development, setting, tone and mood, and point of view and narration. I believe that the original text does a better job of characterization because it tells the characters like they were originally supposed to be. The movie, on the other hand, portrays Mercutio as a drag queen on drugs for part of it, and makes the boys from both the Capulet and Montague families as rowdy, stupid illiterates. The book, on the other hand, portrays a more refined, upper-class people, which is what they're supposed to be. The book takes care of the setting better than the movie, because all you see in the movie is a large, sprawling, modern city, which is not correct, as the play was written and intended to take place in 1500s Italy, for heaven's sake. That's about 500 years in the past. However, on the other hand, the movie did something right for once in talking about the tone and mood, because for both you can see, hear, and experience the mood and tone, which helps you to understand the play better in certain parts. It even starts to rain in certain parts of the play and in the movie, putting emphasis on the fact that this is a sad moment. Point of view and narration is a tie between the book and the movie, as the narration and point of view is the same in both the book and the movie, except for the movie you can actually see everything unfolding in front of you. Literary devices are also very important to the overall understanding of the play. Two of these are repetition and oxymoron. Repetition is used after Juliet was dead, and the nurse was saying "oh woe," repeatedly to make a point that the day Juliet died was a very sad day. Oxymoron was used as well when Juliet was criticizing Romeo for killing Tybalt. She said things like beautiful tyrant or damned saint, which clearly are contradictions. Socio-cultural aspects that were different between the book and the movie was the fact that the cosmic order of the Renaissance was thrown out the window, as well as the gender roles and the importance of religion. Cosmic order of the Renaissance is very important in the book and the time period it was written in, because but this was taken completely out of the movie. There was no prince or king, but instead there was the chief of police or the head cop that was in charge of laying sentences. Gender roles, which at the time of the Renaissance and the book was very important, entitled women being accompanied by men whenever going outside. In the movie, however, there is women walking around everywhere with no escort at all. Finally, religion in the Renaissance and in the book was very important and a huge part of daily life. In the movie, however, religion in daily life is virtually non-existent, except for a statue of Jesus on a building and brief views in a church. The book has much more religion and puts it into more daily life than the movie does. Overall, both formats of the play are great, but they both have their pros and cons. For example, in the movie, the costumes and attitudes of the characters might give them a wrong idea of what the book originally portrayed them as. On the other hand, the movie portrays the mood and tone better than the book because you can see it, hear it, as I mentioned earlier. Because of this, I believe that both versions are great and they both have their strong and weak points. Why are we arguing?